Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of More Than an Athlete podcast. I'm here today with my co-host, Eli Swope. And I know we missed last week. I'm sorry. We're both sorry. We just got caught up a lot with football, work, and everything. It happens. We're trying to be back on the grind right now and just stay consistent. But if those breaks ever happen, just know that there was no possible way we could have got that episode out. We really are trying to stay consistent the most we can. But I hope you guys can forgive us on that. But that being said, that's going to lead us into our first topic of the day, and that's just the misinterpretation of athletes. And Eli, I'll let you start off.
Yeah, sorry guys, we missed the episode last week, but it kind of leads us into the topic we're talking about today. You know, sometimes I think athletes are misunderstood from the perspective, I don't know, something that really brought up this topic for us is when we were in high school, everyone said, well, you guys just got to get a job. All you guys do is just play football. Get a job. Which is the most annoying stuff
So annoying.
Still to this day is so annoying. People don't understand that being an athlete is a full-time job. Hands down, it is 24 hours a day, whether it's recovery, practice, film, then you got class, then you got, people really don't understand the grind it is to be an athlete. So I think today's episode, we're really going to try to kind of relay this information on to you guys and try to just compare with you guys. We know how you're feeling, athletes who are listening. And for those of you who aren't athletes that are listening, you're going to understand what it's like to be an athlete.
We hope to be
especially
able to
with Seth being in it right now. Seth being at the college level right now. I was only in it for a little bit, but Seth, you're in it now hardcore. And I want to hear what it's like for you, just with class balance and then football, and then how do you balance social life and football, and then now business and podcasts, and it's just something. It's ridiculous.
I mean, we're working on a lot of things right now. There's a lot of upcoming projects we have going, and it's a lot. I mean, one of the hardest people say freshman year is the hardest in college, and they're not lying, because in high school,
not at all. That shit's hard.
In high school, you're you hear people say this. I heard people say this. I heard my parents tell me, they're the hardest part is just finding that balance, finding the way you can balance school and whatever you're doing in social time. And I was like, oh, that's going to be easy. I'll do football here, football then. But, until you get here, you don't understand how busy you really are.
No.
At all.
No, dude, it's crazy.
Right now, we're in, summer training. No one's here, obviously, on campus. But, so we grind. We probably finish about 12 p.m., Some people have summer classes. So the summer's not super busy. So that's the only time I can say, okay, if you want to get a job, it can be for the couple months of summer.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But you're so tired and you're still you still want to get extra work to perfect your craft or whatever position you play.
Yep.
You study the playbook if you don't have it down yet. There's so many other things you can be doing with your time that may be better. But for example, just with the time thing and how much you really don't know. When I got here last summer, it was whatever. It was smooth. It was kind of how it is now. We worked out. We had free time. But
then life hit, and
dude,
once school gets
starts,
in, bro, that shit is crazy.
Don't even get me started with camp. Camp, that's 3 weeks of I'm telling you, I didn't even text my parents. I didn't text a soul. I was just, especially because I was a freshman, coming in, I was so focused on just trying to get better, trying to get the playbook down. I mean, you were literally during camp, we're working out or doing stuff from 6:30 in the morning from breakfast till 10 p.m. at night, with probably an hour break in between that whole day. And that y'all might.
And then a part of it though, which people don't understand, is they totally undervalue the sleep aspect.
Dude,
you don't sleep, you do not perform, and then that's just worse for you. It's it's 24 hours. It's a 24-hour thing.
It's a 20. No, you have to, because
for example, we came from a high school that's ran like a college program. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Chandler High. It is a college program. I remember every morning, school started at 7:25. I'd get there at 7 o'clock every day. But I lived about 30 minutes from
we both did.
From
both
school.
lived
So
far.
I would you were even farther than I was. But I would get up 5:30 in the morning. Make sure you got to eat. If you don't eat, then you're screwed for the whole day. So I'd get up, shower, get ready, eat. And then by probably about 6:30, and then I'm driving to school. And then I'm at school from 7:25 to 2:15. But then from there, we're in the weight room from 2:15 to 3:30. Then you're in film from 3:30 to 4:30, and then practices from 4:30 to 7:30.
No, 6:30.
And then I got that 30-minute. 6:30. Yeah. Oh, you're right. 6:30. 6:30. Sorry.
The practice is that long.
Yeah, 3-hour practices
whoa.
in Chandler Heat. But 2 hours. Yeah, 6:30, and then I got that 30-minute drive home by 7:15ish. Plus, you got to change in the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get home, you eat, you do your homework, you watch an hour of film, which our high school required us. You had to watch an hour of film a night.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, like on Huddle, they can like see it on Huddle,
like Monday
right?
through Saturday. Yep, Monday through Saturday. Like,
and
I didn't have time to get a job,
dude,
and I think that's the biggest thing. Like, especially with this podcast. Yeah, especially with this podcast too. Like, you guys, like, we understand where you're coming from
100%.
in terms of like, you do not like when people tell you like get a job. Like, you guys, all you guys do is play sports. Like, you like. The NIL is helping kids now because that is a job. They're getting paid to work.
Yeah,
it's like it's
exactly.
It's
and we
crazy,
talked about that in
man.
the other episode. And like just like Eli was saying, that was our high school schedule. Like now,
yeah, high school. I only had Sundays off, or was it Sundays? Yeah, Sundays.
Yeah, basically.
Because Fridays were game days.
Friday,
You're not doing crap
Saturday
all day.
we like lifted, and then watched film. So you had like half the day off Saturday. Saturday wasn't bad. Saturday.
I hated that too. Because we didn't get done with games until like 11 o'clock at night. I got a 30-minute drive home, and then we're up at 6 o'clock the next day to go run.
Yeah, that shit.
I mean,
was
why are we running the day after a game, bro? It's crazy.
No, yeah, that's what they be doing here. I think this is the first year that we're not gonna lift or have like a lift or run right after the game day. Now we have Sundays off. So a lot of the older guys are talking.
That's smooth.
No, see, you think it's smooth, but a lot of the older guys are saying like, I mean, they've been here longer, so they like know it more, and they're saying like, no, like this is gonna be worse. Even though we have that day off, now we have to practice Monday through Now it's like Monday through Friday practice. Like it's like there's no break.
So you guys had Monday off before?
Yeah, before it was Sunday was our like lift
Wow.
run or whatever, light practice, and then Monday completely off, and then Tuesday was like like Tuesday was a practice, Wednesday was a hard practice, Thursday was a walkthrough, and Friday we called it like Fast Friday. It's like basically another walkthrough. But yeah, like I'm
Wow,
interested
that's
to see how
crazy.
that
So
is.
now you guys got Monday through Friday, and then Saturday games. Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, I don't know. I've never been in that situation, so
I'm excited to see what you guys do this year too. Like
Me
you guys,
too, man.
you guys seem to have a good team.
Me too, man.
I'm gonna be at every game too.
We've been working, man. We know we just focus on ourselves. We just growing together as a team, becoming bigger of a family.
See, like I really want to hear one day. Like I just heard like a word that you said. Like you're grinding. Please tell me where you could stop that grind and find to work 3 hours a week.
And that's
please
what I'm saying.
find
And
it,
all
please,
these
to work at
people-
McDonald's.
And all these people,
Please.
dude, and that's the saying. The people who do have jobs, like, okay, yeah, you have a job, but you're working like twice a week for like
Max. And
like-
those are the people that aren't getting any better because you have to put in extra work to get better in football.
Dude,
it's
that's
just
what, I'm
what
saying.
it is.
If you're trying to make it, like, that's the thing. Everybody's trying to make it to the league. Like, if that's everyone's goal, or most people's goal. I can't say everybody. I can't speak for everyone. But a lot of people, especially D1, your goal, you want to make it to the league. I mean, not everyone gets the chance, but you want to. And if you want to, you have to put yourself in the best situation possible to be able to get into that draft. And you're not going to do that by not
the
doing
funny
anything.
thing about this though is that you're kind of working right now too. So it's like,
I mean, okay.
well,
I mean, we're working.
we were talking about earlier.
But that's the thing right now with summer. So like I was saying, like summer I have more time, but
Yeah.
I was telling you,
We'll see what
no,
happens
that
during
fall
school.
camp. We're gonna try to get during that 3-week period of fall camp that I was telling you guys about. Our only day off is Sunday, like at all. Like that's the only time I could possibly have time to record one of these episodes. So I'm gonna be trying my best every Sunday. Wake up at like 9, record the episode, edit it, upload it, and still get it out to you guys. Like we're dedicated to this, and I know if I miss one of those weeks, I'm sorry, my bad. Like I hope you guys can
Yeah,
relate
camp.
as other
Yeah,
fellow
that's
athletes
crazy.
can understand and relate. But I mean, yeah, that's
Oh, what people don't understand too is like the recovery that you need to play football,
dude, and that
Like
is
you need at least
something-
an hour to 2 hours a day of like the Theragun. Like the Theragun is so
Dude,
underappreciated,
the Theragun,
bro.
ice
Like,
tub,
it is so
hot
needed.
tub. Dude, there's so many things that like, and I'm still, don't even get it twisted. I'm still working on a lot of these like recovery things. Like for me, stretching is something I'm not great at. I've gotten better at it. Like I start getting consistent with it, and then I slow down. And
I suck at stretching.
It's bad.
Probably
Dude,
why I got hurt, because I suck at stretching.
Dude,
I do not stretch.
Like honestly, realistically, and it's like it's so like you don't want to do it, but like you get so much out of it.
It's like it hurts, bro. It hurts.
And that's the thing. I think
hurts.
was like for me, it's like okay, we're all used to like lifting, and lifting. It's like okay, a week. Oh, my bench increased 5 pounds. Like I'm seeing the progress. When you stretch, you can stretch for 2 weeks straight, and you could be in the same position you were when you first started. You're like, dude, am I even? Yep. Is this even helping? Like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, I don't know how to measure stretching, so I think that's where I struggled with it. Like, I don't know, like, am I getting more flexible? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
although I have started that new training. I wonder if you heard about it, that knees over toes guy.
Yeah,
he's all over TikTok.
I've heard of him. Yeah,
I've been starting to do that for my shins. And some of that stuff is crazy.
Really?
Like that ATG split squat, the Astagrass split squat.
Oh, dude, we do. Like, we actually do that in football.
That's some Coach Chick crap.
No, yeah,
like,
we do that. I think every Tuesday, like that we do that same thing, and like, I mean, it's, I don't know, it is crazy.
I guess it's a stretch.
It's more of a
I
stretch.
guess because you're kind of like.
Yeah,
but it's also like it's like a strengthening stretch.
Yeah,
I think that's what I was good at because I did like the straight leg deadlifts.
Yeah, you did that really well.
And like this, but like. I never like just after it was like, oh, I need to stretch out my hamstrings.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I just like went and ran.
Yeah,
like
that's exactly what I'm saying, and that's something I'm trying to get better at. I'm getting better at like going into like now. I mean, I'm blessed enough to be in the situation I'm in now, where after practice, I can go to the hot tub, I can go in the cold tub, we have
because your new freaking recovery room is like
it's a heaven. I can't even lie that thing's amazing, man. It's a game changer for our.
If you guys haven't seen the video of NAU's training facility, go watch. Was it Royal Key?
Yeah, I think it's Royal Key.
Royal Key on YouTube. Like, go watch it right after this video. It is crazy.
I can't lie. It's amazing.
It's
man.
better than most Power 5 programs. I will
Dude,
I will put that out there. It is.
Yeah.
Especially with like the forest around it too. Like it is so pretty.
Man.
It is.
NAU is so. It's so nice, bro. The Rocky Mountains. You can snowboard during the winter if you want to. Like the trees. It's all amazing.
We were in totally two different places too, which is the crazy part. I was in beach.
You were in the beach sea level. I'm up here in 7,000.
You went to mountain.
I'm at 7,000 feet elevation. You're at sea level.
Yeah,
just
dude.
Two completely parts of the thing. But
yeah, for sure. But like, I think underestimated on athletes is like, guys, like I know you feel this pain, like
completely.
When somebody says you need a job, like just let the haters hate.
The haters
like
hate for real.
Let them be the cynics on the outside of the arena watching you do the work.
No,
like,
literally.
When you go and perform in that Friday or Saturday, whatever it is, like then they'll know that's what it is.
That's why you're not working.
Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted.
And
like
just real quick, I just want to. I started saying it before, but I kind of like got off track. But on like a normal school day, I'm telling you, you're working out from 6 to 7. You have 6:30. You start lift. You don't finish practice, and you're doing meetings all in between this until like 12:10. Then you got your first class at 12:45, and you go from class from 12:45 to like 5 or 6. And like Eli said, even in high school, you have to go home, you have to do your homework because GPA is huge. Academics is huge, especially if you're at the D1 level. They're on you all the time about your grades. So you gotta do your homework. And then if you're trying to compete for a spot, you gotta get that playbook down. You have to. And by the time you do that, it's like 8, 9 o'clock. And like Eli was saying with the recovery, you gotta get at least 8 hours of sleep. 8 hours is the even my strength coaches is saying
minimum. Sorry,
my strength coach be telling us, he's like, you guys are hurt. If you guys are not getting 8 hours of sleep, you guys are hurting yourself. Like this is like you're not getting the most out of it. 8 hours is so especially if you're a guy out there who like struggles with either getting those full hours of sleep, or you don't think like, oh, I'm chilling, I can run on like 4 hours of sleep.
I heard like the 3-2-1 technique is really good with that. Like where you don't eat for 3 hours, you turn off all electronics for 2 hours, and then I don't know. It's like something like that. Basically, like you don't and no light for an hour. So it's like no food, no electronics, no light for an hour, and it's supposed to like make you sleep the whole 8 hours.
Oh, really?
Something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
Sure,
I mean,
I got.
it might have been on TikTok, and I just made it
No,
up.
it sounds like something like I know not eating like you don't want to eat heavy before you sleep, or I know like blue light and stuff.
That's
can
hard
mess up your
too,
thing.
because you gotta eat to freaking
Dude,
recover.
and that's what I'm
It's
saying.
like,
As a football player, you gotta gain weight. Like I can't even. Any of you guys out there, any of my big men out there, O line, D line, anybody in position in general who gotta gain weight, I feel your pain, man. Like
Dude, it's crazy.
Coming in at like 260, having your coaches tell you have to be at 285, 290, and you just like, I mean, you can't not get it. I mean, I can't even tell you the amount of times where I went into film, and coaches are just on my head that I'm not heavy or I'm not at that weight, and I get it. Like they're not like picking on me or whatever. Like I get that. Like they just want me to get there, and it takes time. That's the thing. It does take time. Don't try to like, I gotta put on 20 pounds, but I'm gonna try to put on in a month. No, take 6 months. Take this off season. If you're on off season right now, take those like 3-4 months and really focus on your diet, and you can put on in like 3-4 months.
Diet
you can put
is
on
huge.
15 pounds.
Diet's like 85% of like anything you want to achieve is like 85% of it.
Dude, and the difference, like even me, like personally, I can feel from sleeping.
Which I struggle with because I love food and I want to lose
food.
weight, and it just sucks.
It's hard, man. It's hard.
It sucked.
But like from like
See,
first
not for you.
experience-
You want to gain weight, so you can just eat.
Well, also like now I'm at the weight I want, so I'm maintaining. Dude, I've been I've weighed 290.
You gonna hit the 300 mark?
No. I've weighed.
You're gonna hit
Dude, I've weighed 290 since I've gotten here. I've literally hit 290.4 on that scale for the past 2 weeks because we weigh every single day.
Really?
I have not gained or lost a pound, which is awesome because like I'm eating like normally now, and I'm not having to stuff my face, and I'm still staying at the same weight, so that's nice. But I mean, I think we can wrap up that topic. And what was the next one?
No, we're gonna dive right into it. Okay, I'm pissed off. Me and Seth talked right before this because he said because people were talking about, we saw it on the media. Is Steph Curry now better than Bron because he has same rings? No, just like LeBron is not as good as Jordan. Not as good as Jordan. Curry is not LeBron. Curry is iconic and the best shooter of all time.
He is definitely the best shooter of all time.
But
please,
he's not LeBron. Stop it. Stop
anybody
it.
out there saying Steph is better than LeBron just because they are tied for rings, please leave.
Please comment, because
comment down
whoever
below,
does comment
please.
that, I'm gonna go fight you.
reply.
I'm gonna go fight you. It's gonna happen.
Oh,
I'm pulling
actually,
it up.
by the way, I think in that last, I know this is like kind of random, but I know in the last video you were talking about how you said Jordan has more clutch shots than LeBron, but actually someone commented down below talking about how LeBron, if you check the stats, and I checked them too, LeBron has more clutch shots than Michael Jordan does.
Please stop it. Please stop it. No chance.
Check the stats.
No chance. Nah, we're not talking about this. We're not talking about this.
But I'm letting you know LeBron's the
hell
GOAT.
no. Hell no.
Either way,
Hell no.
just because they have 4 rings, please do not compare Steph and LeBron. I mean, Steph's an absolutely amazing athlete.
I mean, they're totally two different players. You can't even compare them.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, yeah, I don't know. But that finals was crazy though. When he hit that 3 and then put the ring on his finger,
started pointing at
I was
it.
like, that dude is cold.
Dude,
He is a cold.
Imagine if you
killer,
just like
bro.
lost that though. Like, you know how many memes and stuff would have been out there if him just like if they like didn't win that. I know Game 6 Clay. Dude, they all went off.
He didn't do that hot, to be honest.
Well, he did, dude. Well, I mean, the game before
his defense was locked down. Though.
Well, the game before Steph Curry went like 0-9 from the 3.
0-9, yeah.
So like Clay,
Wiggs,
Clay, Andrew Wiggins, they all low key.
They had that was a good team win. It reminded me of like the Suns during the regular season, like
not the playoffs.
How you never had that like. Not in the playoffs, RIP. But
the playoffs,
like when you had Mikal score 20 and DA score 18 and CP scored 20 and Book scored 35, and then like it was such a balance. Yeah, those are made up numbers. Thank you. But like it was a balance, and that's what the Warriors, dude. The Warriors are so good, and they're gonna be around as long as Steve Kerr's the head coach.
Oh, for sure, Steve Kerr.
Congrats on the win, Warriors.
Yeah,
but
y'all took the dub.
Suns still should have won.
I was definitely but dude, it's like one thing is like. Dude, you have their best shooter on their team going 0 from 9 from 3. How do you not capitalize How does
Yeah,
the Celtics,
I don't know.
Like, how is
See, I saw
Tatum,
that on First Take. I was watching First Take this morning. And they said, is it age? I can't remember what they said. Is age over stage? Which one is more important? It's age. It's like it's a
Wait,
it's
what
that
do you mean? Wait, what do you mean?
experience.
Oh, okay. Like
Jason Tatum didn't choke because the stage was too big. He just has never been in that situation before.
But it's
right.
like
He's not experienced.
It doesn't even matter. Like if people are talking about how Jason Tatum's great, if you're great, you're built for those moments. It doesn't matter if it's your first, second time.
Fair enough.
Don't get me wrong.
Fair
Down
statement.
the road, next time he makes it to the finals, I guarantee he'll do better because he has that experience, like you were saying.
Well, Jaylen Brown showed up.
Dude, Jaylen
Brown showed up.
A lot of Jaylen Brown.
I hate Marcus Smart.
Al
I hate
Horford.
Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart has lockdown defense, but I think the key thing that the Celtics are just missing, they're just missing a point guard.
They need a point guard.
A true point.
Yeah,
and
they need if they had like a Chris Paul.
Yes.
Like,
if they had a Chris Paul or like a
even like a LaMelo Ball, to be honest, I would give up.
Even a Ben Simmons.
I would give up Marcus Smart two first. I don't know if the Hornets will take this for LaMelo though. I would give it up.
Really?
Because they need that true point guard. Like
even like if they put like
Marcus Smart's
Ben
defense,
Simmons
yeah,
in
he's
there
good,
or something,
but
his defense is we're not knocking that man. Like he has lockdown defense, but like they just need.
He was deep boy for a reason. Although he shouldn't have won, Mikal should have won. He is deep boy.
That's what I'm saying. And so like that's good, but like for what they have, for the players they have right now, like he just doesn't fit. But I mean,
so you think it was more stage than age for the Celtics?
No. I think it's
a hard question.
It's
a hard question.
I just don't understand how the way you're balling out, the way Jason Tatum was balling out in like the first game, even like in the series before, the way he was playing, and then you just come out and you're just
he was a cold-blooded killer
in the series before.
So do you think it's disrespectful what Jason Tatum does to like texting Kobe and wearing the Kobe wristbands? And
I don't understand what was the hate was behind all that. Dude,
I don't
even
either.
though I saw some messed up memes like from that though. The memes from that were out of pocket. That was
social
crazy.
media is ruthless, bro. It is.
You seen the one where like they put the text of like he like sending Kobe, "I got you," and then Kobe responds back like, "Don't text me again.
Don't ever text me again." Yeah, dude,
that had me dying.
Dude, people are messed up, bro. Like it is a messed up world.
No, for real,
people are dark.
It is crazy.
I saw something. Gosh, it was like Suns. Well, because I'm a Suns fan, I have Suns Twitter all over it, and someone said like, they was hating on Luka, and it was like Jason Tatum in the finals, 23, like 6-4 or something. That book had like 27, 6. So it was a little better than Jason Tatum in the finals, and then it was like Luka's stats. Where Luka's stats, he doesn't have any in the finals, so it's like,
dude, I knew that game too with Luka and the Mavs and the Warriors, dude. It would have been such a better game if the Suns were there. Oh my god,
I know,
but we can't. We already.
Although, I can't get back into the Suns. Yeah. We just got to move on.
We got to. But I mean,
I don't know. It's crazy, bro. I don't know. Jason Tatum, you're cold, man. But like the second you made a comment. Like, I didn't know if I was the guy, and then you're going to play Draymond Green, like, dude, like, he's going to get in your fucking head.
Yeah, and I know, dude.
Draymond Green is a menace to society, bro. Like,
yeah. I mean, Draymond.
All right. Oh, quick question for you. Would you rather have a Draymond Green or a Kevin Durant on your roster?
Oh, Kevin Durant. Dude, Draymond Green played like fucking buns into that last series.
But he still plays 40 minutes. And like, crazy. We can't say Steve Kerr's doing it wrong because they still won. But like, I don't understand it. Draymond,
Draymond played good.
I do not
the
know.
last game he played out of his mind his last game. But like the games before, he was, dude. He's not Dennis Rodman. Like just because you can't do what he did, you can't.
What was your opinion on when people said like, oh, he's too worried about his podcast rather than playing? Like, I hated that. Dude, it's a podcast.
Dude, yeah,
the dude talks on a
takes- yeah,
camera.
it takes-
How is that taking away from his
It
game?
takes an hour to
Like,
do, just like record. I mean, the editing and stuff. I mean, he has the money to hire.
he
editor.
doesn't do any of the
That's what I'm
editing.
saying.
He does not
He
do
just
it. He
records
works
it,
for
sends it to
somebody.
somebody, and they upload it. Like,
Yeah. I don't even know if he
It's-
sends it to
it's
someone. He
funny,
probably has
but
a
like-
manager that just
oh,
freaking
for
sends
sure.
it.
He definitely hires someone to just upload it, edit it, whatever.
I was pissed. I was like, do not hate on Draymond. The dude's got 3 rings already.
He does have to ring. I mean,
But dude,
I would definitely take
Warriors
KD.
kept receipts, bro. They had so much kept receipts.
wait, what'd you say?
Like when the Warriors had kept receipts,
Oh, yeah.
receipts. Like when the Max Kellerman and Big Perk, they went like this. How many championships are the Warriors gonna get? And they just like covered their eyes and did 0.
Yeah.
Steph in his post game interview was just sitting there like this.
That
Dude,
was funny.
they're
No,
cold.
they're cold for real.
Clay said, what did Clay say?
Dude, they both said something. I think him and Steph said
it
something.
was something about Jaren Jackson when he was like,
What was it?
What they gonna say now or something now after they beat him in the regular season? And then
remember.
Clay goes out and tweets it
Oh,
again. Like
yeah.
that is so
I'm actually
tough.
surprised. Like,
So
I don't know, even in the locker room here, everyone going around like, "Oh, Game 6 Clay, it's Game 6 Clay." I'm honestly surprised how like poor he played this game for Game 6.
He kind of did. He didn't play.
He
but
played
like
defense.
statistically, I don't get what people say Game 6 Clay because his stats in other games are actually better than his Game 6 stats.
Oh no, yeah. For
So
sure.
it's kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, rest of the series Clay.
Dude,
Like,
it's just because of the last. It's because of the last series when they.
yeah.
When he and he
Dude,
posted
when
on
he posted that
Instagram.
thing, that was
that
yeah.
was hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
That was tough.
Yeah, that was tough. That was tough. But the Warriors, they've won that fair and square. Jason Tatum didn't show up.
Not at all.
Like
Jalen Brown,
But,
Al
what the-
Horford,
what I don't-
Marcus Smart, they all.
I don't know. I don't
they
know
all showed
basketball
up.
like that. I don't know basketball like that, but like I saw some people saying Jason Tatum's choking, but then I saw some people saying he's taking what the defense is giving him. The Warriors are keening in on him so bad, double teaming him so fast
But like,
that he has to just let other people shoot. But I don't know.
but they were.
Kevin Durant
everyone-
gets double teamed like that,
everyone
and he
was
still
playing
drops
good.
40.
Like the people around him were playing good. Al Horford was scoring damn near. I don't know if he scored more points, but he
That
was
old ass,
drain-
his old
Yeah,
ass.
You're telling
was-
me he's draining
had a great
shots.
playoffs.
Him, Marcus Smart, Jalen Brown. They're like, it's not like, oh, they're doubling JT the whole time, so he has to pass it, and then they make shots. Like they're making the shots. He's passed it out.
Those guys that mimic what locker rooms are like after a loss.
Dude,
When they did the Celtics one. Have you
is
seen
that RDC World?
Oh God. Yes.
Dude, RDC
and
World.
they
Dude,
went back and just
they
slapped the crap out of the back
They
of the
upload videos so like I mean like literally like
They have
5
to
minutes
film
out.
it before it's over.
Dude, but there's no way.
I don't know how they do it. How do they upload it and they edit it and stuff? I don't know.
Dude, the way like the stuff they're saying is like they'll say stuff that happened like at the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. And I'm like,
I know.
how did you guys see that, upload it, and post it like 5 minutes
It's
when the game was
crazy.
finished?
But they are so funny
They're
though. Like when they did
hilarious.
the Suns one, they were like, Chris Paul, you choke. It's like you're 0-7 in Game 7s.
No,
and he's
literally.
like, it's Book talking to him.
And that's the
They-
thing.
And when
like
they did
Book,
this, so when Jalen Brown came and just slapped the crap out of JT.
just like Book, bro. And I know people are saying whatever the or Jason Tatum is taking whatever the Warriors are giving him, but bro, Devin, like he has to be like a Devin, but he has to be able to create his own shots. Get to the
Yes,
he
he
doesn't
has-
need
he
to
needs
be,
to create
He
better.
doesn't need to be able to. He doesn't need to have
Which he
Jalen
has the
Brown.
ability to.
Dude, he does. He has
has the
athleticism
ability to.
and he can. That's why I don't know why he folded, because he can do these things. He just didn't do it, and it's like it's frustrating. 'Cause I was really going for the war. I don't know why
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't. It's not like I dislike the Warriors. I just don't go for the Warriors. I don't know if it's because I like LeBron.
Yeah, I'm not. I wasn't going. I was going for this. I don't know. I was okay with the Warriors winning because I know the Suns had a chance to beat the Warriors. I think we would have struggled against the Celtics.
Really?
I don't know.
I think we would've done better.
We didn't make it, so
I mean, nah. I think if it was the Suns versus the Celtics, it would have been the same thing. Like the Warriors, like we would have. I think we would have won in Game 6.
you think so?
Dude? Because like you got
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges, arguably Depoy.
Yeah.
Like you could do the same thing they were doing with what's his name? You do the same thing they were doing to JT. And then it's gonna be the exact same situation where Jalen Brown's dropping 30, whatever. Like all these people dropping high
for
20s,
sure.
and they still lose because Jason Tatum isn't dropping the 40, the 35 that he needs
Yep.
to.
So Steph finally got his Finals MVP.
Yeah, well deserved.
Probably should have gotten his second one. What is your opinion? Should Andre Iguodala should have won that Finals MVP in the first Finals win over Steph?
Wait, you talking about like this last one or the first one?
The 2015 Finals.
Oh,
should Andre Iguodala have won that Finals MVP over Steph? The funniest thing ever still is people are like, Andre Iguodala held down LeBron James for 39 points.
yeah,
I don't know. Steph should have won it.
39 points.
Steph cooked in that.
Finals. Steph definitely.
Yeah.
He should have to. Because dude, I feel like every time, like
there's
lot of these
there's
big
no way
time
anybody
wins,
could hate on Steph anymore. There's nothing to hate on him for anymore.
You can't hate on
Not
Steph.
an ounce.
I love Steph.
The greatest shooter ever. Every three he makes from now on is history.
Yeah.
It's history. He has a Finals MVP. He has 2 unanimous MVPs. He was the unanimous MVPs.
Yeah.
4 rings. He has the most threes ever in All-Star game. An All-Star game MVP. Like, the dude he's him. He is him.
Well, speaking of that, then, with like the Celtics, you think like the way they could have played better, and like Steph with his MVP, you think the Celtics or not the Celtics? You think the Warriors are coming back for a second P or 2P in the championship? You think they're going for another finals run?
I think they are the front runners hands down.
You think the front runners?
But just think about their young core. They got Kuminga. They got Wiseman coming back. That's the big that they needed.
That's true.
Kuminga's still being developed. Kuminga's the same age as us.
Really?
He is literally 2 days older than me.
Wow. That's actually so crazy to think about. Like people.
There's a guy that's in the NBA that's your age. You're younger than I am. Like by what? 6 months? 7 months?
Yeah. Right now I'm 18.
Oh no, 10 months. Wow. You're a baby. But Joshua Primo was born in 2003. Like,
oh wow.
And he's on the Spurs. That's crazy. But Jonathan Kuminga, they got Jonathan Kuminga, Wiggs, who's an all-star starter. They got Wiseman coming back. Jordan Poole.
I forgot about Gary Payton too. The second, I forgot he.
He's old. He's old.
Gary Payton the second.
He's like 29. Yeah, he's like 29.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I thought he was young too.
I did not think
he's like
he was that old.
surprisingly old.
All right, so you think they're
It's
the
crazy.
front runners? Now I'm interested to see. You know I love LeBron.
Which sucks because I work for the Suns. No, stop it. No, Lakers are not front runners. Stop it.
Dude, we don't even know if he's gonna be on the Lakers. I'm not saying.
Go there.
I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying if LeBron goes, okay, if Russ, all right, if
I do like their new coach though. Darvin Ham's good.
if Russ, Anthony Davis, LeBron, if they all three, if they're playing consistently, and Davis plays at least if Anthony Davis plays at least 60 games,
Not
they're
happening.
making it.
They'll make the playoffs. Yeah, great. Anthony Davis will get hurt in the first round.
If Anthony Davis is in at all, if they make it
The only season Anthony Davis played every single game, played majority of the games rather than not, like more than half, was the year it was in the bubble where they didn't travel.
I mean, okay,
Anthony
how do you
Davis,
feel
he's
about-
not a bum. I mean, dude's
not
a top
dude, no,
7
he's-
player when he's healthy.
When he's
a
healthy,
top 7 player when he's healthy. When he's healthy, he's not healthy.
Yes, that's the thing. He doesn't. He's not healthy all the time, and it sucks. But like
in football,
He plays.
if he was a football player, he's gone. He's already off the
dude,
team.
no, I don't think there's anybody in the NFL who like could be out for this long, and people are like, oh, he's still able to play. Because I think football is just so physically.
Dude, that's what people are starting to
demanding.
hate on Christian McCaffrey now.
Oh, really?
The dude hasn't played in 2 seasons. Like, he just does not play.
But like,
He got paid and does not play.
but it's
anymore.
kind of like it's not like it's like Deshaun Watson, just like on a smaller scale. It's like they've seen what Anthony Davis can do. They've seen him when he's going crazy. So even though he's missing like a year or two or all these games, it's like I know if we can finally get this dude healthy, he can go crazy. Like Deshaun Watson.
Well,
They
especially
saw him
because
go
his first
crazy.
game back from being Anthony Davis's first game back from being injured, he went to Philly and showed up against Embiid. Like
Yeah.
he put Embiid in his place.
That's what I'm saying. And like even like okay.
And Giannis and Jokic, who them are both back-to-back
Yes.
MVPs,
They're
and
valid.
he gave them the business, right?
Yeah.
And why Anthony Davis has no reason
For how
to
big
not be MVP.
For how big he is and what he does for how big he is, is almost like this is not common.
No.
So that's when he's at his prime, or not even at his prime, when he's just not hurt. When he's just play, he's not even like, he doesn't have to be like at his prime. He just has to play. If he's playing,
I know.
So what do you actually, speaking of Anthony Davis, what do you think about him? You seen the thing about him not shooting a basketball since like April 5th or something?
I get the hate and I get the people defending him.
Dude.
Like with football, I would not touch a football until about 3 weeks before like spring ball.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. And okay, so I'm trying to think. It's only been like, last time he touched the ball, April.
I think for him though, he didn't play enough games to not be training.
But he's
right
hurt.
away, though. Dude,
that's what I'm saying.
He's always
okay.
Hurt.
If his last time he touched the ball was April 5th, you're telling me May
they got
5th?
eliminated in what?
Well, he said the last time he touched the ball.
April?
Well, either way, he said last time he touched the ball was April 5th. So
April that's 5th, probably the last time. That was their last game, probably.
May 5th, June 5th. It's only been maybe 2.5 months.
Yeah, I get the hate just because he was injured half the season, and they're saying like you need to like get to work type thing. But I also get like the dude has a training schedule he sticks to. Let him stick to the training schedule.
That's what I'm saying. Like I really think like 2.5 months from like losing, like the finals just ended now. Like they're going into off season. They have it.
Yeah,
They have time, and especially
it's not a big deal.
Especially for someone who is injured and stuff. Shoot,
I wonder what Steph's offseason regimen is. Like, how long does he wait to shoot a ball?
Dude, I guarantee they all don't shoot a ball for at least month and a half, 2 months. Like,
I agree with that.
It's like when like the Bucks or something win a Super, or whoever wins the Super Bowl, they're on freaking boats for the next few weeks, partying on yachts and like doing their own thing.
Yeah.
You don't see people starting to train until like a couple weeks before.
That
like
shit takes a toll on your body.
It is, and you need to relax. You don't really see.
I don't know how I wonder how it is for NBA players. Like I would get football players. I wonder how it is for NBA.
Yeah, I mean, dude, maybe we can get someone. Maybe we can get someone on here. We can try to see if we can get like a basketball player.
We can pull some strings.
Yeah,
we can pull some strings.
We'll see what happens. But
maybe that's coming up, guys. Maybe.
You never stay tuned.
You never know. You stay tuned.
But I mean. Besides
that's all I got for today.
Yeah, I think that's all we got for today. You want to...
Yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. I know me and Seth sometimes get really passionate about these stuff, but thank you guys again for listening. Please like, comment down below. Tell us your opinions on everything we talked about today. Seth, take it away.
Yeah, guys, we really both are sorry for last week's not uploading that week. We're really going to try to stay consistent, keep that consistency going for as long as possible. We both just love doing this shit for fun. But I mean, yeah, like Eli said, like, subscribe, comment down below any opinions, anything you think you guys want to hear us talk about, any guests, anything at all, and we'll definitely respond and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys stopping by, and stay tuned for next week. We'll see you guys.
Thank you.